Hi guys, good afternoon. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing a week ahead Ascension messages. This will be for all those who are already aware that they're on an Ascension journey and going through awakening process, and all those who are newly awakened and just coming to my channel even. So there is no extra messages that came out as I was shuffling the cards and stuff. However, there was 6 cards that came out as I was shuffling, and they all came out at the same time, and I asked if I was supposed to keep all of them, and they said yes. I apologize for the glare that's on this screen too. I tried to get it to where it's not directly in my face. However, no matter what I do, really doesn't help too much. But anyway, so I'll just leave it alone. So there were 6 cards that came out, and they're kind of telling a little bit of a story. So let me just go ahead and begin. And again, this is just for the week ahead. So it's a general reading. Everything's not going to resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest. The first card is Order. This is a number 6 card. This is about healing within the family dynamic, and this is talking about bringing order to your daily life. You know, what kind of things are really causing issues in your life? Is there things that you still need to, okay, there we go. Is there things that you still need to take care of, or something of that sort that you haven't put time and energy into, but you know that you need to? 1, 2, 3, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But it's asking you to start making plans, put things in order, set goals. For some of you, this is planting seeds, or planting a garden, planting, you know, some vegetables and stuff like that. Some of you are going to be on the defense this week. There may be a lot of high frustration times, or times where you just feel like you just want to fight back, or maybe even some of you, it's about just standing up for yourself. And I'm hearing not taking no for an answer. So again, whatever resonates with you, and then leave the rest. But you know, there's several different messages that are coming out here for this whole defense card. This is a number 2, which is about duality, goal setting, having patience, faith, trust, hope, practicing those things. But first and foremost, I feel really like this is talking about, like, really pay attention to your thoughts this week, and how you lash out at people, and be real careful with the things that you say, because you may be saying things that are very hurtful. Health, which is a number 6 card as well, which is also about healing within the family dynamic. For some of you, it could mean balance. This card is talking about a lot of, okay, for some of you, there's a lot of different ascension symptoms that you may be going through. Here lately, the last probably 3 days, I've had a lot of headaches within the third eye, and even on the side of my head, and that was just because some blockages were being removed, and as well as the full moon energy is really intense this month. I know full moons are always intense for a lot of people, but they're usually not too intense for me. I just go with the flow, and I'm good. But yesterday and the day before, and even a little bit today, I felt very on edge. I have been really purging a lot of stuff that is not making me feel very comfortable at all, just so you guys know. But this is also talking about, for some of you, your physical health is starting to get better. You're pushing through certain things in your life. You're healing a lot of things, and your spiritual life is in order. When your spiritual life is in order, your health and all of those other, you know, your physical body and your emotional body and all those things just start to fall together. They start to come together, I should say, not fall together, but they start to come together, and you feel more vibrant, more alive, more freedom to express yourself. And for some reason, some of you are even getting more movement, or maybe you're capable of moving your body more without pain or something of that sort, and that's also due to healing that you've done. Yes, I'm hearing. But for some of you, you may just be really getting hit with some intense energies that's causing a lot of shoulder pain, neck pain. I'm seeing both of those things, so you could be going through that. Yes, I'm hearing. What I'm feeling is a lot of us need to be giving our time to volunteering somewhere, helping others out, maybe 432, helping somebody else mow their lawn, you know, maybe helping your parents or a friend that's in need, something of that sort. I feel like there's some kind of You know, it's asking us to volunteer or to be of service in some way, shape, or form. 444. The angels are working with you. And that's what this card is as well. And it was at the same time that I was putting this card down. So a lot of angels being with you. They may be even guiding you on what this charity work is or what you should be volunteering your time into. But this also could mean sending money to places. Some of you, this might be talking about helping out, paying vet bills. I don't know where this is coming from, but I keep seeing pets and a vet. So maybe there's somebody that needs a vet bill paid, or there's some way of giving money to vets to help people that don't have very much money, or something of that sort. Or maybe somebody is wanting to start a charity of that sort. Yes, I'm hearing. So somebody's thinking about something like that. Optimism. It's asking you to be hopeful right now. You know, trust in the process. Just know that everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to. As long as you're putting in the footwork that you keep feeling led to put in. So those repeated thoughts that you're putting action into. Once you do that, the more and more that you do those things, the more hope that you have, and the more that you practice acting as if you already have those things, the more that those things come to you, readily come to you, and very easily. 555, that's about positive change and transformation. Anyway, inspiration is a number 12 card, rounds down to a number 3, which is about the Ascended Masters working with you. 1 is about manifestation as well as new beginnings. 2 is about duality, having faith, patience, hope, trust, bringing joy into the matter, as well as goal setting, I'm hearing. So again, anyway, this card is talking about some of you being an inspiration to other people. It's asking you to continue what you're doing. Make sure that when your mouth seems to want to open to speak to somebody, that you just allow it to flow. Some of you are holding your words back because you're afraid of what people are going to think about you, or you're afraid if you share your spiritual gifts with them that they're going to be standoffish or what have you. Work through those fears. Okay, you're going to find out that not everybody is like that, and those that do treat you that way, some kind of indifferent way, those are lessons that you need to learn anyway. And you know, but anyway, some of you are just getting a lot of inspired ideas, a lot of crown chakra and third eye chakra activations, or some kind of upgrades to them. Also, as well as intuition that is becoming very spot on. I'm also hearing there's some kind of emotional turmoil that some of you are going through, but once you get through those things and come full cycle is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of inspiration on the other side. Like, man, I wish that I knew this the whole time type deal. Okay. A lot of epiphanies or awakenings when it comes to the way that we are looking and perceiving things. Yes, they're saying. And a lot of this is coming through some kind of triggering or something of that sort where you're getting on the defense. I just went through this yesterday and the day before with Nick. Anyway, you're getting on the defense, and then you're finding out like, man, maybe there was something that I wasn't seeing. But if you didn't get on the defense and you didn't react the way that you did, and they didn't react the way that they did, you would have never learned that. So everything happens for a reason. There is nothing that is coincidence. You know, it happens for a reason, but it's asking you to keep hope. Okay, keep faith, trusting in the process, because it's going to work out okay. Yes, I'm hearing. What fairy instantly? Thank you. What messages do you have, please, for the week ahead? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. Am I supposed to take all of these? These for sure. Okay. This one. Thank you. So there's 2 cards in a row that are talking about self-expression, having the freedom to express yourself in the way that you've always wanted to, or the way that you feel like you're supposed to, something of that sort. But a lot of you may be just getting out of some kind of darkness or some kind of brain fog that clouded you from correct judgment, or maybe it just kept you from really seeing the truth of the matter. But I feel like there's a lot of self-expression, freedom to be yourself, you know, really getting different perspectives from these lessons that you're learning, in the order that you're bringing to your life by learning these lessons. There's different perspectives about yourself that you're seeing. Okay, things that maybe have nothing really to do with you, but about programming that's happened to you throughout your life, and it's made you see things wrong, or it's blocked you from the truth, or maybe attachments that are attached to you that are confusing your thoughts, or feeding on your negativity or something like that. I know that's true for me. There's just some things, some attachments and entities or what have you, that you have many lessons that you have to learn before they actually detach. You can heal and heal and heal and heal and heal, trying to remove them in certain ways, so to speak. But once you, until you learn those lessons that need to be learned, whether it be you need to learn those lessons so that you can help others to get through it, or you need to learn those lessons so that you can become stronger or more confident, whatever it is that you have to learn those lessons for, some of those attachments will just be there, and they can confuse your thoughts. They can feed on your negative energy, but they also can be pushed away by your brightness and your light. So really rethinking your thought patterns and all of that stuff. I was told to show you guys the bottom as I was putting these cards that I was told not to take away, which is also about self-expression, freedom to be yourself, being light and floaty in your body. This is the Spirit Dancer, which is a number 36 card, rounds down to a number 9, which is about philanthropy. 6 is about healing within the family dynamic, and 3 is about the Ascended Masters working with you. But a lot of things that you're starting to see, because there's light being cast upon the shadows with all these things that you're transforming, it's really helping you to be light and floaty. It's really helping you to be more free, to be who you are. You're really starting to take the mask off, so to speak, because you've had light cast upon that darkness, whatever that darkness was. For some of you, that's communication issues. For some of you, it's just certain fears that you've had to push through. For others of you, it's some kind of financial blocks. Whatever it is, there's light being brought to it. Some of you, this is talking about light being brought to a marriage or a relationship, a soulmate partnership, or something of the sort. Maybe a twin flame relationship as well. But anyway, and Mikkel is asking you to bring playfulness into the situation, bring some kind of childlike energy, and remember to play, remember to be joyful. So what kind of hobbies would help you to have more joy? What kind of flirtation in your relationships, or playfulness in your friendships, or what have you, would help you at this time? It's asking you to do those things, to bring more fun, to bring more laughter and joy. Yes, they're saying, which is also going to bring brighter days ahead, which may also help you to get out of those dark times and push light into those dark areas. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like teeter-tottering through the light and the dark, and that's kind of where I am right now. I didn't realize it, but I do now. But anyway, so some of you may even need to connect with music at this time. I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So make sure that you're connecting with music. I'm also getting, Nick started watching 1221. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. That is a mirror. So you may be mirroring things that are good, bad, or indifferent in people that you need to see in yourself. So if it's those good things, it's assets about that you need to see in yourself. You probably have those assets too if you're seeing them in somebody else. If you're seeing something lower vibrating or a negative aspect in somebody else, you probably are mirroring that right back into your own self, and that's something that you need to take a look at as well. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I totally got lost in what I was getting ready to say, but it must not have been too important. The fairies, you have a special bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So right now, a lot of you are planting your gardens, just like I was telling you, or something to do with your fall crops. Some of you have fall crops right now. For us, it'll be spring. But anyway, for some of you, your fall crops, and the fairies are wanting to work with you right now. So pay attention to like those repetitious thoughts of different things that you should do in your garden, or different things that you should plant, or if you feel like you should use a certain fertilizer, or a certain, using rainwater instead of tap water, or what have you, to water your plants. Those may be inspired from the fairies. So if you're wanting to connect with them and, have those telepathic communications with them, then start telling them, like, maybe these thoughts that I'm having are coming from the fairies. Start talking to them while you're out gardening. Say, okay, Trish said that you guys might be giving me these inspired ideas on how to garden. Or you can ask questions like, hey, Trish said that you guys really exist, man. I'm going to trust her, and I'm going to ask, like, what should I do with my garden? What should I plant? Is there a certain way that I should put them in spaced apart? Blah, 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 blah. Look, they're going to help you as much as they can. It also may be that they want to connect you with water, because I'm seeing water. So some of you may be cleaning up the oceans, or cleaning up the rivers or creek beds, or something of that sort. 1414. But this may also be connection with magic and water, because I'm seeing magic and water. So something to do with that. Anyway, be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. So a lot of you are probably going through a lot more transformation and order that needs to be brought to your thoughts, as well as, forgiving yourself and others for the way that your past was, or the way that you have done people in the past. So it's asking you to right your wrongs, make amends where amends are needed. But then, that's going to bring more order to your life, which is also going to bring more peace, happiness, health, alignment is what I'm hearing for some of you. Yes, they're saying. What other cards do I use? Heart chakra. Okay. They said the next two. Thank you. Heart chakra and crown chakra, guys. So you may be going through a lot of things that have to do with issues of the heart, as well as, for some reason, I'm hearing communication. Usually I hear that with the throat chakra, but communication is coming up, and I'm also feeling the throat chakra. As I say that, the throat chakra is starting to really get balled up. So maybe you're feeling led to push through and find different ways of communicating, which is, where am I seeing? Okay, bringing playfulness to it in a joking way, something of that sort to do with talking. Yes, they're saying ding, 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 whatever that means to you. Anyway, the heart chakra, again, is just talking about things that have to do with matters of the heart, love, grief, anything of that sort. So you're going to be going through some healing of that. It doesn't surprise me. Anytime any of the chakras come up, it doesn't surprise me. At any given moment, I could be going through something where I need to expand a certain chakra or bring one in a little bit because it's too expanded or something of the sort. We're always having to do things to balance out our chakras. So if you're not doing something on a daily basis, you're probably all out of whack. Crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideals, as they are messages from true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. These are messages that are coming from the universe, from the higher ups, from the higher realms, from your what do you call them? Your ascended masters, your starseed connections, things like that. So any kind of inspired ideas that you're having, whether it be to do with something that you need to heal, something that you need to do your DNA, to your chakras, or if it's talking about technology that you need to journal about or write some kind of diagram and then share it with the world, or invent something later. I'm talking to somebody inventing. I'm feeling like somebody's getting some kind of inspired ideas about inventing something. So make sure that you're writing these things down, because it's not just them talking to you to just talk to you. Maybe some of you don't even realize, like, man, these telepathic communications that I'm getting is just that, telepathic communications. It's not me thinking all this crap. So really pay attention to those repeated things. If you're not the one that's thinking about them intentionally, then it's either something of a higher vibration or a lower vibration. So pay attention. What cards do I go to? Animal spirit guides. What messages do you have, please, for the week ahead? Am I supposed to take this one? No? Okay. Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things into your life. I feel like this card is also speaking of something to do with forgiveness. And I feel like the ladybug is actually significant to either a person, like the person really likes the ladybugs that you need to forgive, or maybe you really like ladybugs and it makes you think of a certain person that maybe you need to forgive. But forgiveness is coming up with this card too. I don't know who this is for, but I feel like it's specifically for one person. But anyway, abundance. This could be financial freedom, security, just peace, calmness in your life, anything of that sort. Thank you. It's the last one. Okay. Manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. I'm not really getting anything else specific off of this other than something for myself that I was not supposed to share with you guys. Anyway, today's I am affirmations. I am abundance. I claim success in all that I do. I am beautiful, brilliant, bold. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates with you. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I apologize for not being here yesterday. It was just a rough day for me, and I really just needed to not do any more readings. I had an appointment that I was able to get through, but I just didn't want to do anything else. It was just time to just rest and relax and be with my thoughts and my feelings, my emotions, what have you. So I hope everybody's taking it easy. Anyway, please go check out my website, which is youneedme303healing.net, as well as Nick's YouTube channel, and give him some words of encouragement. 1919, I was told to tell you guys. So you can look that up on Sacred Scribes. Look for me to go live this week. I will probably be going live on here as well as on Facebook to do mini readings. So those are free readings that usually about 4 or 5 to 6 cards, depends on how many people's really on there at the time when I'm doing the cards, how many you really get. But anyway, so check those out. And I probably won't be posting about when I'm going to do them, because I'm kind of just dealing with the fly and not really having a set time or anything. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye.